we're going to start off with the chorus because the chorus, when you get ready to do the verses, actually the music is pretty much the same exact music. So that's why we'll say we start with the chorus, since you're more familiar with it. So it's by and by. You're going to use two chords. You're going to use the F chord and the B flat chord. Then you come back to the F chord. So your F chord is going to be F, A, C. Then you go to your B flat chord, which is F, B flat, D. Then you come back to the same F chord. So that'd be by and by. But your left hand is going to kind of just bounce, which is from F to C, and then back to F. Shuffle back and forth. So again, that's by and by. And so if I put both hands together, it's going to look like this. By and by. I'll do that one more time. By and by. And then as a passing chord, you're going to do an F7 over A. So your F7 on your right hand is going to be C, E flat, A. Your left hand bass is going to be A. Then you go into a B flat 6 chord. It's called a B flat 6. That means your right hand is B flat, D, G. Your left hand bass, B flat. So when the morning, you're going to be a C11. Or in other words, you'll be a B flat over C. That means your right hand is a B flat chord, which is a B flat, D, F. But your left hand bass is going to be a C. In the morning, on the word comes, you'll be back to an F chord, but maybe a different version, which is going to be A, C, F. So I do all that again. By and by. Oh, when the morning comes. And then you're going to do that C11 chord again. I mean that B flat over C chord with your right hand, B flat, D, F, left hand bass, C. You're going to do that as like a turnaround chord to lead you into when all. So I do that again. By and by, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God are gathered home. And that's just a little walk I do. When all the saints of God are gathered home. So let me show you what I did. I did an F chord, which is just F, A, C. And this little F here on my pinky finger, that's optional. So you can do that if you want to. So I do that again. First chord, when all, when all, and then you go to a G minor 7. So your right hand is F, B flat, D, left hand bass, G. I do that again. When all, right there, you got a G minor 7. Do it again. When all the saints. The word saint should be at an F over A. That means your right hand is F, A, C. Your left hand bass, A. So I do it again. And I think I'm keeping like an F on my pinky finger, but that's totally up to you. When all the saints of, right there on the word of, you're going to do the G over B. That means your right hand is G, B, D. Left hand bass, B. I'll do it again. When all the saints of God. The word God, you just go to a C7. So there, a C7 chord. So your right hand is B flat, C, E, G. Left hand bass, C. Do it again. When all the saints of God are gathered. When the word gathered, you go to a G9 chord. G9. Your right hand is B, D, F, A. Left hand bass, G. Are gathered home. When you get to home, you just come back to that same C7 chord that we just did, which is right hand B flat, C, E, G. Left hand bass, C. I just walk down, holding that C7 chord from a C, B flat, A, G, and I go back to a F chord. I do that again. When all the saints of God are gathered home, we will tell. On the word tell, just come back to that same F chord. So the word tell, remember this is optional, the F up there. When all the saints, well, you know what, when you get to when all the saints, no, I don't do that. Oh, I'm at the wrong part, that's what it is. Let me start from there. When all the saints, same thing, of God are gathered home. Okay, we will tell the story. We will tell. So on the word tell, you back to an F chord, which is F, A, C. We will tell a story. So on the words, let me do it again. We will tell the story. From the word story, you go back to that same F7 over A that we did earlier. So your right hand is C, E flat, A. Left hand bass, A. How we overcome, how, you just go to that B flat 6 that we did earlier, which is right hand, B flat, D, G. So that's how we overcome. So right there you had a B diminished 7. B diminished 7. Right hand, A flat, B, D, F. Left hand bass, B. Do that again. We will tell, I'm at the F chord. Any inversion of the F chord right there be fine. We will tell the story how we overcome. And then you go to we will under, and we're under. You're going to be at a 1/5. That means your right hand is going to be an F chord, which is C, F, A. Your left hand bass is going to be a C. So we will understand. Right there, I'm at a D minor chord, which is right hand, D, F, A. Left hand bass, D. So I'll do it again. We will understand it better. Right there, I'm at a G minor 7, or let me just make it easier for you. I'm at a B flat over G. That means your right hand is a B flat, D, F. Left hand bass, G. By, just move my left hand to a C, but kept the same B flat chord. So that's that B flat with C we did earlier. By, and then you just bring the chord home to an F chord. By, which is A, C, F. So I do that whole part. I'm starting from by and by. By and by. When the morning comes. When all the saints of God are gathered home, we will tell a story how we overcome, and we will understand it better by and by. And so when you go to we are often tossed and driven, really it's the same music. We just say, first we were saying by and by. But you want to keep an F chord. Just try like a different inversion. You can use the same one if you want, but I'm going to try a different version, which is C, F, A. I'm still shuffle the bass, which is. So we're going to say, we are often tossed and driven. Same chord, just holding it. We are often tossed and driven. You you kind of pick up how you want to do the rhythm on that. We are often tossed and driven. And then you go to the same chord you did, which is a F7 over A. So remember, you're doing exactly the same chords, the same exact music as you did on By and By, which is a F7 over A. So we are often tossed and driven. Now everything's the same for me on this restless sea of time. So everything is the same. Some were skies and mountain howling tempests, off succeed the bright sunshine. All the same in that land, that perfect land. When the mist have rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. That's the whole entire song.